Hello everyone, welcome. My name is vAaron and today I'm here to talk to you about all the new Mythic gear and the Epic gear. Some of the Epic gear is pretty good as well, but we're going to talk about how to actually get them. So, for those of you who don't know, there are new Garistro horns, there is a new rib cage, I believe there's new wrist guards as well, and I don't think there's new Wasteland Wanderers. But after you've got to this part of the quest, all you gotta do is talk to Sergeant Knox. He will bring you here to talk to this dude, and then this dude or dudette, I didn't get a good look at him, will send you here to this person. So you talk to him, and then his store will appear. So as you can see, we've got a load of epic gear, which is 1650 item level. I'm not going to go through all of these, but I do want to go through a few of them. As you can see, gain 500 power for each enemy you engage in battle, and gain 250 power for 10 seconds when you strike an enemy. Lose a stack when you are struck. These are essentially the new wrist guards. I know it says Van Braces at the top, but no, these are the wrist guards. So, as you can see, the wrist guards gain 375 power for 10 seconds. And in terms of power, it's a little bit of a nerf, and it's only 1650 compared to the wrist guard's 1525. Now, if we go to Ancient Dragons, this is where all the Mythic gear is, and it's pretty cool gear, some of it, most of it. So I'm not going to go through all of it, but as you can see, you've got the Circlet of the Dragon Hunter, which is essentially the exact same as Garistro Horns, apart from giving you crit strike, it's giving you crit severity, and a max stack of 10. However, if we go down to the Serene here, which we are working on getting, this gives you crit strike. It's the exact same thing as the Garistro Horns. The only thing that's different are the actual stats: crit strike, deflect severity, and then obviously combine rating. Whereas the Horns give you crit strike, defense, and combine rating. And obviously the Serene Hood of the Dragon Hunter is a lot higher in item level. It's like 590 or something crazy. And also the combine rating is substantially higher as well. So that is, I'm guessing, what most people are going to go for. They're going to go try and get the Serene Hood of the Dragon Hunter. Now, in terms of the wrist guards, because you don't need to be a specific rank when it comes to the helmets or the wrist guards. I didn't realize this. It was Bricks who let me know. So shout out to Bricks, but I honestly didn't realize. I was looking for the ribcage, and as you can see at the bottom of the boots of the Dragon Hunter there, it says requires Dragon Hunter rank 75 or more. Now at the minute, the rank is going up per dragon you kill. If you kill one dragon, you will get one rank. That is how it's going up currently. Whether it's going to stay like that, who knows? It might be you have to kill more the higher rank that you become. Now, if we looked at the tactful levers here of the Dragon Hunter, this is the exact same thing as the Bone Devil's Ribcage. Again, we do get more 590 item level more. Instead of crit strike, crit severity on the stats and defense, we get accuracy, combat advantage, and obviously we get higher combined rating. So I can see the Serene's Hood and the tactful levers being two of the most used items in the game. Now, a lot of people, if you can get the power up, I think a lot of people will go to Augment Companions, myself included, because our item level is about to shoot up, and it might be harder to hit them ratings. So, I'm going to figure out what to use. But, in terms of gloves, if we look, it's probably going to be the Van Braces of the Dragon Hunter, the Mighty Van Braces of the Dragon Hunter. As you know, over here we've got the Shabby Van Braces of the Dragon Hunter. You would think that the power is the same, but here you've got gain 250 power, it's essentially the wrist guards, and then here you've got the same as the Van Braces, where you gain 1% damage resistance every time you strike an enemy, stacks 5 times. When you are struck, the stacks are consumed, and you gain 1% damage per stack. I'm not sure if that's a typo. I feel like they should be the same. You've just got one Shabby and you've got one Mighty. So that might be a typo. Don't quote me on that though. That might be how they're supposed to be. And then I believe there is another here. gain 1% damage when struck, stacks 5 times. When you strike an enemy, the stacks it consumed, you gain 1% damage resistance. I understand that there are other gloves in vAaron that do that. You got the Van Braces, and then you've got another set that do something else. And I know that the different powers make sense, but what doesn't make sense is the names in my eyes. You got the Mighty Van Braces, and then you got the Shabby Van Braces of the Dragon Hunter. So, I don't know. Maybe it's a mess up, maybe it's intentional, maybe that's how they're supposed to be. So, if we scroll down here on the dragons, we have rings. Your powers deal 4% more damage when you are 50 feet or inches or further away from your target, so that's a range thing. Your daily powers deal 10% more damage. Your forte is increased by 5%. Your powers deal 3% more damage when you are closer. So, yeah, it's pretty good for them melee DPS. Or if you're ranged but you still stay close, and it's up to you. When you've been running for 2 seconds, you reduce your threat. When you've been running for 1 second, you generate threat around you. So I can see tanks using that and running around. So, if we go under Ancient Dragons, we have the Mythic ones. Oh no, they're all Mythic. Okay, so we have the better ones. Your encounter powers deal 5% more damage. That gives you accuracy as well, nearly 5k accuracy. Your at-will powers do 8% more damage. So as a rogue, I think I'm going to have the Band of Air, and the encounter powers do 5% more damage on AoE. And then on single target it'll be Band of Air, and your at-will powers do 8% more damage. So I think that's the setup I'm going to run with, but again, I've got to see what works best, stats wise and all that good stuff. So your current hit points increases your crit strike up to a maximum of 7%, 10% damage against dragons. When you stand still for 6 seconds, your outgoing healing is increased by 10%. You take 10% less damage from dragons. So a lot of these items are actually catered towards DPS, but they've also catered items of gear towards healing and towards tanking, which is quite nice as well, because it gives the healers and the tanks something. So as you can see, the shirts are all the same. The only thing that changes is the stats, so make sure you choose wisely what stats you need. But we've got legendary shirts and pants, which is really nice. And here we have sets. As you can see, when you use an encounter power, you gain a stack of Insightful Alacrity, granting 2.5% crit severity and 5% movement speed. It's really not that good. And this set will give you combat advantage and movement speed, awareness and deflect severity. They're not that good, but I'm sure there's maybe a set that could work for you. I don't know. I'm not delving into that. There's a lot of gear here to cover. I suggest you just go through it, take some time, go through it, figure out what you want, and then figure out how to get it. But as you can see, the helmets and the gloves, you do not require a rank. The chest and the boots, you do require a rank. It requires Dragon Hunter rank of 100 or more for that shirt there. As you can see, 100 or more for the new ribcage, and it's 75 or more for the boots. However, for the gloves and the helmet, you only need the currency. You don't actually need to be a certain level. So I want to touch up more on this because I've got a conspiracy that I want to talk to you guys about. But in the meantime, let me know what gear you're farming. How are you liking this mod? Are you enjoying it? Let me know down below. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new. You want to make your way back to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.